Hey guys, today I'm gonna try and do a little more on this one-handed fire starting stuff. Today I want to try a ferro rod. This is just kind of helping me from going stir crazy inside the house. I gotta go back to work in a couple of days, but this helps me get outside the house and I have a little fun doing it. So I hope you guys are enjoying these videos. Anyway, I've got a couple products or one product in particular I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna set the camera up and get a little close-up view of it, but I'm going to try to effect a ferro rod fire with this piece of fat wood, with a piece of birch bark, and with a real small little bunch of aspen bark. We'll see if I can't get that going. So it snowed about 4 inches last night, so in the background you're going to hear my neighbor plowing his driveway. I'm sorry about that. I'm not going to go way out in the woods just to shoot a video. It's just not, I don't want to risk re-injuring my hand by falling or whatever. So anyway, let me reset the camera up and I'll show you this this little tool here that it's a ferro rod scraper from Joe Mobley. My wife used it. I had a video where she used it. Justin Wolf did a video where his daughter used it. So I'm gonna use it to process my material and also to strike my ferro rod, I hope anyway. So let's get reset up. Okay, so here's what I'm going to try and use today. Like I said, I got my stick of fat wood. I've got a little inner aspen bark. And boy, these wool gloves are nice, but they sure stick to everything. And so anyway, a little small piece of birch bark, just a standard ferro rod here, and my striker from Joe Mobley. So hopefully you can see this. It's a repurposed garden tool that he uses. He puts the handles on them. Like I said, I did a video like this where my wife used it, but today I'm going to give it a little bit of a workout. So these are the materials I'm going to use, and we'll get started. See if I can do this one-handed. Okay, well, I'm not going to make a sustainable fire or anything. I just want to see if I can actually get this to strike. So I just grabbed a random branch here. And I'm going to try and pinch the ferro rod between the branch like this. Probably would have helped if I'd have grabbed a lot more bark, but I was being kind of stingy. There we go. Oh, it just went out. There we go. Hopefully you guys can see that. That's good enough for me. Because like I said, I used such a small amount there. So I consider that pretty good. Now onto the fat wood and the birch bark. Okay, so you can see all this snow on my shoes. This is definitely not a good idea. I mean, I definitely should have, stomped my shoes off, get all this junk off of there. Okay. First, I'm going to sacrifice putting a little bit of moisture on this fat wood and step on it. I could use this piece of birch bark to separate my shoe from the fat wood, which is what I should do. But I'm just going to take Joe's tool here and just try to scrape some of this stuff up. Which it seems to be doing pretty good. Now before I launch it all into the snow, I'll make a little tiny pile of it right there. Alright, let's see how that works. There we go. Boy, it's definitely a pain trying to scrape it without scraping it so hard that all your tinder goes everywhere. Alright, well, now let's take a look at processing this birch bark with this little tool. I want to try to get some of this fine stuff up here. And what I need to do is get it so this flat scrapes a little better on this bark. Boy, it really makes you empathize with people that don't have full use of all their limbs. This is extremely difficult even just to get dressed in the morning. And I'm very fortunate I only have to be like this for a couple of days or whatever, or a week or whatever, but however long. But this is puts a whole new twist on just trying to do everything. Alright, I'm kind of skimping there, but let's see how that works. And I don't want to get a knee full of snow, so I'm going to use my thing there. There we go. Okay, well, just wanted to try it. Never done it one-handed, and just wanted to see if I could do it, and so seemed to work out. So once again, I'm going to show you this thing. Joe Mobley made this for me. Thank you very much, Joe. It's very nice cedar. The grain is just real nice on it, and it's a pretty nice little tool. So if you're interested, Joe Mobley is on Facebook, and there you go. So thank you very much, Joe. Take care, guys.